her body and her skin. Oh my god. How is she able to cook 5 fresh meals per day while working out, having a boyfriend, having 3 businesses, helping in NGO, traveling the world, while studying medical school? How do people do it? Does it sound familiar? Well, to me it was like this for many months and years actually, and that's why I've decided to delete Instagram from my phone. And I feel so much better. My mood is much better and my life is much better. And in today's video I would like to talk a little bit about how can deleting Instagram or just from your phone lead to significantly better life, productivity, mood, or even grades at school. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lenka, and in today's video I will share with you my honest experience and opinion about deleting Instagram and why you should do it too, at least for a while. I have happy relationship, I have great life, traveling the world, doing what I love, having the job of my dreams. I am healthy, I have basically everything I need. But when I open Instagram, I realize how many things I'm missing, why I don't have this, why I didn't achieve this. This constant comparison to the others really degrade your life. And it's not just that you compare yourself, but you spend so much time, so much energy, and you're losing the focus of doing things. There are so many negatives about Instagram and the social media in general. I've realized how important is talk about this, and probably you won't delete it right away. I wouldn't, because I was so addicted to Instagram, but just having this spark idea that it can make your life better, it can make you more successful at school or at your business, and if Instagram or those platforms are not your major source of income, there is really, in my opinion, no significant reason why you should keep them on your phone. You can always keep them on your laptop, and I don't know about you, but I have my phone all the time with me, but not the laptop. So this will significantly decrease the time of spent on the socials. What happens to your body when you're using the social media? And as I said, no matter which kind of social media. So your dopamine increases. You get this like a drug addiction. It's like when you get chocolate or when you get drug, you're hype, you're really happy to finally scroll and see all the beautiful places and I don't know, all the beautiful outfits, or depends who and what accounts you follow on the socials. But it gives you this instant dopamine. But it means that when you get this artificially created dopamine, then your body is losing the ability to create the dopamine itself, let's say from the sports, meaning that if you spend so much time on the social media, then you can go for a run, but you will not be as happy as if you spend way less time on social media and you still went just for this 10-minute run. So the dopamine is one thing. Then I also noticed the uncontrolled behavior, because you're spending so much willpower, focus and time on socials, then that sometimes you feel drained, and you feel drained to for the self-care or taking care of your house, and you sometimes do uncontrolled behavior. You're not aware of where you put your phone, or like where you forgot so many things. This really is crazy, but when I deleted the Instagram, I stopped losing things. And I'm not saying that it's directly related to this fact, but I was no longer so lost in my mind. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, I forgot it there. And believe me, friends who know me, they know that I can forget everything everywhere. I will probably be that parent who forget the child in the playground. Not if I still keep deleted Instagram, then no. I think there should be much more studies about the negative influence of the socials on our lives. And one of the other impulse to start, it was that I started to unfollow many accounts just in order to clear my environment. Even though there are so many interesting accounts I would love to follow, I figure out that my life has 24 hours and I need to fill it with my needs, the needs of my family and very close friends, and I don't have the mental power to observe what other 700 people are doing. And I started unfollowing many of these accounts. And even though they were good friends and I still have their number and I still have them on Facebook and I can see them face to face, they started asking me, why did you unfollow me? Are we not friends anymore? And I was wondering, like, wow, is Instagram really, for people really that important? That if I don't follow you, well then what? And this is one of the other things I realized, how unhealthy relationship with socials we have. So currently I don't have Instagram in my phone for like 7 weeks, I guess. And yes, for one side it's really pity because I'm traveling to Peru, Colombia, Cuba, and I can be sharing so many stories and great things, but I know I would be spending a lot of time. I would feel miserably, and it's not my main source of income. So I definitely prefer my mental well-being instead of sharing a lot of stuff. I actually still share a lot of things with you on YouTube or Facebook, and I don't know how to explain, but Instagram for me really feels so toxic. And I don't say that I will never ever download it again, but I would say like I check my Instagram every 2 weeks just on my laptop. I respond some of the DMs, and that's it. People have my email and they have my website, and they can always reach me via these platforms. So what happened to me when I deleted the Instagram? I definitely have way more time. I recommend watching on your phone like how much time you spend on average on those socials. And sometimes when I saw there 2 hours, I was like so shocked, because 2 hours is so much time you can dedicate to so many things: family, exercising, or reading a book. So I found much more time to read, to meditate, and especially in the evening when you grab your phone and you're scrolling, and then it's suddenly 12 p.m. or 1 a.m. I realized that if I don't do it, it's 10 a.m., it's 10 p.m., and I go sleep. I wake up at 6 by my own. So also like the healthy sleeping cycle leads to better mood. So everything is kind of interconnected. The other thing, I definitely feel it's much more inner connectivity to my inner self. Listen my intuition and really hearing what I want, what I need, and not what the algorithm says that I need. And this leads to much more empathy towards myself. If I feel tired, I go sleep. If I feel like I want to exercise more, I exercise more. I feel like it's the inner connectivity is so important, and we're losing it in generally, but through the socials much more, because we're constantly observing and we're bombarded by what others are doing, and we don't spend so much time looking into our stuff and what we want. You probably don't need to delete it if you're a super disciplined person. I just found that even if I downloaded the app of like having a limit of 10 minutes on Instagram, it doesn't help me. I always put remind me later. I am definitely much more productive. I have much more focus, and it's something so refreshing that I'm not spending 8 hours a day on something, but I can actually do the work done in 2 hours. One of the other things which changed since I stopped following and being on Instagram for so long is I started to love myself much more. And it's because simply I don't compare myself to the others. And there is always gonna be someone who has better car, better house, longer vacation, higher grades, more friends. There will always be someone who is more in something, but also less in something. The fact that the socials show only tiny part, maybe some people show 50%, but some people maybe show 1% of their real life, but we don't really know what is the real life and what is the fake thing. So I started to love myself much more, because this is like a snowball. I started to sleep better, I started to eat better, I started to listen to myself more, and this leads to more self-love towards myself. Last but not least, one of the big change in my life was like the flow of creativity. And even though now, when I was doing the tours in Colombia and Peru, I was exhausted, seriously exhausted, because it's difficult work. I had so many ideas and I had to write them down for later, but just the fact that those ideas are coming and flowing to you, and maybe I will not make them happen, but just that the creativity is coming, it's a sign that there is no so much inner stress. And I think the socials really create a lot of inner stress in yourself, which kind of blocks certain parts of your body and of your brain to bring unusual and out of the box ideas. It's always about how you treat it. I'm saying that it was so important for my mental well-being, and I am just super surprised how much better my life has become. I mean, even though it might not be visible, I am waking up with much more calm and with much more love, and I just wanted to share this with you. Social is the most important to you. I would like to share also my page on Facebook, where I'm sharing like little stories and little texts of what has happened to me on the road. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and it's been fun to share this with you, and see you in the next video.